Hello everybody, this is House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hard West 2. In the previous episode, we decided to explore the land after getting objectives on where to go for trying to take care of Mammon. And I'm actually redoing this episode because I got into a combat scenario that didn't really properly explain how the whole scenario worked until after I was in it. You'll know it when you'll know it when I tell you about it. Anyways, focus on the refugees' tracks. I'm basically going to be doing the exact same stuff I was already doing, and then we're going to try that combat scenario again. Looks like we found some of the lost refugees, corpses of the elderly and children. They must have lost their way in a blizzard. Let's hope at least some of them survived somewhere in the wild. We have to keep looking. There, remnants of a campfire. Probably belong to our missing refugees. Tracks lead towards that cave over there. But what is that among the ash? Human femur, all charred, and with teeth marks all over it.
Do we have to wander in this snow?
It was more a deep crevice than an actual cave. We called, but no one answered. Inspect the area. If any of the lost refugees ventured here, they would have surely fallen down into it, tripping on the ice-covered rocks. Only a very skilled climber would be able to scale down there without a rope. Deer? I knew I'm putting Deer's loyalty to the test when I asked him to climb down first and secure a path for us, but strangely enough, he agreed. At the bottom of the rocky crevice, there was a single young man, alive but barely. He had frostbitten fingers and ears. Once we warmed him up, he woke, thanking us with a thin voice. For some reason, Laughing Deer seemed tense around the survivor.
It is obvious that he only survived because he ate the flesh of his fallen comrades. Such an act will surely make him turn into a Wendigo, a carnivorous demon. We should kill him now. Save him and his family the agony.
This is not our decision, and we do not know if the curse would work on a settler. Let's bring him back to his people. Let them deal with it. Help the survivor. They're both at 4 points in terms of loyalty, so
You'll see it was a good decision.
Alicia's right. We were hired to find him. Let's get him back to his family. And we will, eventually. A group of soldiers set up a camp nearby. I remember the war good enough to recognize the negligence when I see it. The camp was dirty, poor, and the number of soldiers too low to maintain it.
Nothing like the army life, eh, boys?
Soldiers were wary as they saw us approach, but seemed to quickly understand that in their shape it would be unwise to antagonize us. In the end, they let us in, as long as 2 of them accompanied us with rifles at the ready. Apparently they answered to one Lieutenant Drake. Also, they mentioned a quartermaster who could use our help regarding his dwindling supplies. Visit the commander. Lieutenant Drake was a tall, serious, and somewhat melancholic man, but he had a spark of intelligence in his weary eyes, a rare thing among the brass. He offered us some thin coffee in his tent. So what are you doing here? Why are you here, Lieutenant? I can see this winter is bad for your people. We're hunting a dangerous group of natives. They call themselves shadow dancers or something of that ilk. But when this cursed winter kept getting worse, we were forced to entrench ourselves here. Worst thing is that we lost most of our horses in those damn blizzards. We're hoping to buy at least a dozen from the local rancher, but cannot spare even 1 man to go and settle the deal. Do this for me, and I'll make it worth your time. Alright. We'll try and look into it. Let's talk to the quartermaster. Dwindling supplies. Quartermaster was running out of supplies for the soldiers and would reward us for bringing him any provisions. Give him the provisions. Quartermaster was so moved by our generosity that he allowed us to pick merchandise from his special inventory. So I'm going to solve the dirty copper and the coach gun. I don't need them. There is the chain gun. It's a rifle that does 8 damage, costs 2 AP, but it reduces your chance to hit by 25% when using it. Let's see, there's the Desert Ranger that I could also use, but I think I'm going to hold on to my cash for now. Now, off to Frozen Lake. As we rode through the frozen lake, we met a group of hardy fishermen gathered around a hole in the ice. They looked pretty relaxed, and we could see that their baskets were full. Let's approach. Oh there, having a really good day, I see? Boo. The merry company welcomed us warily but warmly. After a while, we were handed some rods and encouraged to try and catch something for ourselves. Let's join in. We agreed and joined them, but Clalish was the only one who managed to catch anything. Just as she was pulling out another beautiful lake trout, one of the men slipped and fell in headfirst into the frigid water. Ask LD for help. We get some provisions out of this, which we just used up. Dear, you're the best swimmer here. Come on, help the man. Fine, but you owe me, Carter. Thanks to our quick reaction, we managed to save the poor fool. His friends rewarded us with food and some booze. We left soon after. And we got provisions out of it. Let's see. There's the horse ranch. We could go back down to there. I could also try and do that one sequence again, but I think I'm going to want to heal up beforehand. Talk with the Kalakala refugees. We approached the group of troubled refugees right outside the trading post. Bring the sole survivor to his family. We get some snakeskin boots, which can provide resistance towards crippling, which could be good for Deer, but he also has that other trinket that's pretty good. Here's the only survivor we managed to find. He's in bad shape, but he'll live. As for the rest, they perished in the blizzard. The refugees were happy that we managed to save at least one of their own. They didn't have much hope. They rewarded us with what they could spare. Now, here are the Village Raiders tracks.
I can't feel the cold, but looking at you makes me shiver.
Those tracks must belong to the Raiders. Let's keep going. More tracks. We're right behind those Raiders. And then there's the Village Raiders camp. Now, like I said, we could go after them. But that was a pain in the butt when I dealt with it. You know what? Talk with Zeke. Actually, I don't want to trade. Oh, wait, no.
I think I spotted something.
The healer was at Blackfish
That
Village.
direction. Yeah! Let's get out of this cold!
Alright, I'm gonna make a save here just in case it goes horribly wrong. We finally caught up with the raiders that robbed Blackfish Village. They seemed to be resting in a makeshift camp. The raiders were sitting around a small campfire going through their loot hastily. They seemed wary. The smallest threat of pursuit would make them fly in an instant. Let's get ready. Clalish, keep your head down.
I've hunted whales with my father. I think I can handle a bunch of ruffians.
I knew that once we jumped them, they would scatter and ride. We were facing a chase situation here, and we needed to be ready. Yeah, don't let them get away. 30 bucks. Get rid of the whole gang in 2 rounds. Honestly, I don't see that happening. Oh, and our reward is a harmonica that Mervyn somehow lost. Again, now, I went into this not using Laughing Deer because I don't know how melee works. And honestly, I still think I'm going to stick with that. Because, and the game does not tell you this until you get into the fight, which sucks. You cannot use your abilities while on horseback. Nor can you use combat items that aren't healing.
Yeah.
Let's see, damage 5, damage 6. Because for him, that'll be 7 damage, thanks to Pistol Arrow. And I guess I'll give him the snakeskin boots. And can't use combat items. Take them off a laughing deer. Give them to him. Let's see. You don't have a trinket. Sure. Get rid of the whole gang in 2 rounds. Again, I don't see that happening. Do I have a pistol from somebody I could give to? Yeah, I could give the Desert Ranger to her. Temporarily, at least. Alright, let's give this another shot. I tried bringing Lazarus in, but that didn't work out too well last time. Red stripes indicate that obstacles are heading your way. Some of them may provide cover, but never leave your riders on a collision course with them. It will prove fatal. So, yeah. The way it basically works is you see these areas, we can't pass through them, and they provide cover. Now, these red stripes here indicate that that's where new obstacles are going to be. Do not leave your riders in the path, as they said, because it will prove fatal. That being said, these obstacles also provide cover for our enemies. Kinda sucks, doesn't it? And I honestly don't see a means of us completing this in 2 rounds. Now, if I could have moved some of my companions around before starting combat, sure, but as it stands, no. And yeah, we cannot use our abilities, and we cannot use combat items like explosives from Horseback.
Looking for trouble?
Yeah.
Healing, yes. But yeah, as you can see, dynamite cannot be used on horse, which really sucks, because it would have been useful here. Alright, Old Man Bill, I want you getting up right in here.
I'll take you all on. Let's go.
Now this guy's got cover, so I got no chance of hitting him. So let's go for this
digging.
guy. At least get some damage going. You know, get them weakened. %25 chance to hit this guy. I could use a bit of luck and bring it up to 50, but I don't like my odds of hitting with that and wasting my luck. Yeah, figured as much. Let's see, Jin, I'm gonna want to get in some cover. So let's get you over here.
You know, if the devil really wanted me, there are a lot of easier ways he could have had me.
50% chance to hit and kill this guy. I will take it.
Roll the dice, gentlemen.
There we go. Going a lot better than it did last time. May as well start weakening the shotgunner.
Eyes on the prize.
That's assuming I hit him. Alright, and then get your head down for defense from the guy up ahead of you. Because these guys love to hit. 50% chance from here. I could up it to 75, and I think I will.
Leave some for me, too. Let's get him. Double
You know I'm dead, right?
bastard!
You know I'm dead, right?
When mounted, the character can't use character skills and throwables. However, it gains speed bonus and resists burning and crippling. Plus, the chance to hit them is reduced by 25%. It's kind of why we're not getting any 100%, because that also applies to our enemies. And it sucks that they don't tell you this before you get into the combat encounter, which is kind of why I had to redo this.
One and only.
But yeah, I don't see us getting this in 2 turns, so we're gonna be missing out on the harmonica, but you know what? That's fine with me. Bill, what have you got? I don't think that guy's gonna stay still.
What's the rush? Show some true grit. This? Huh.
Really? Come on. Okay, let's boost that with some luck.
What's Jen short for? My fucking temper. That's what.
Okay. Ugh. %, chance at a crit if I get it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, get your heads down. Alright, Flynn, move up. Please kill this shotgunner.
Steady.
Thank you. Alright, rifle out. 50%, 25%. I will take the 50%. Then again, I probably need to get my head down. I got no luck right now. Sod it. Oh. Huh. Alright, get your head down.
Stick him, boys. This one's mine. Let's get him. Die, pit.
Yeah, like that's gonna get you anywhere.
Okay, somehow Bill is still alive. And yeah, I was not expecting us to be able to get the kill in 2 turns. You know what? Your luck is maxed out. Let's just take some lucky shots.
Well now, who's next? Death approaches.
And unfortunately, 0% chance to hit any of those guys. You know, I really should just be more liberal with my use of,
I'm waiting for us to sip Bacardi again at the saloon from a glass.
Let's see. Can't get a kill shot, so I'm not even going to bother with the rifle.
Smart!
And no luck. But I may as well take the shot.
Ah, shit.
Yeah?
I guess we're going to find out if the AI is smart enough to... is smart enough to avoid obstacles. Or I could just not and take him out now.
Going in, guns blazing.
%, chance. I can only boost it up to a 50, so no. I'm gonna move back and over here. Get my head down. Bill, you just get as far back as possible. And Claylish has no chance of hitting him. Just move up over here. Get your head down.
Bastards!
I will not stand idly. Looking for trouble?
Ah, shit!
Alright, Jin. You move in.
Will do.
Then use some of that lucky yours to finish him off.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, well, shouldn't have raided that village. Okay then, that went a lot better. In my previous attempts, I ended up losing posse members within the first turn. Because A, the whole chase sequence wasn't really explained to me all that well, because they didn't show up until after we were already in it, so I thought I could use some explosives. But hey, we still got the cash, and honestly, that's what's most important right now. We've dealt with the raiders and retrieved the goods they've stolen from Blackfish Village. Good. Let's get back to them. See what we get for all our trouble. Return the stolen goods to the villagers. $50. Alright. They were happy we managed to get their things back and rewarded us with more than just their hospitality. Sweet. While we're here, the chief would like a word with us. Seems like they could really use our help. He promised a reward. Alright. You asked to see us, Chief. How can we help? Galish hastily translated the chief's words. Some time ago, the elder sent an emissary to the nearby military camp. The emissary never returned, and the tribe wants to learn what happened to him. Oh. We'll look around, but we can't promise none. Alright? The camp he is speaking of is located near Kalakala. I know the way. Yeah, we all know the way, and I think I got a good idea what happened, because if you'll recall, they were looking for natives, shadow dancers, and I'm willing to bet they can't differentiate between shadow dancers and non-shadow dancers. Ask about the native village's emissary.
A group of friendly natives from the south sent one of their own to parley with you. Have you seen anyone like that?
We caught one, if that's what you're asking. He was observing our camp. You don't understand our situation. We must be careful. Every native seen might be a shadow dance spy. You can go see him in the makeshift prison. My men roughed him up, but he's still in one piece. We'll let him go once we learn about the shadow dance's camp location. The emissary was just a teen boy. He sat in a flimsy cage guarded by 2 bored soldiers, his hands and feet tied. At least they fed the boy from time to time. Elise spoke to the boy, and as soon as she mentioned his home, the boy's face brightened. He swore he knew nothing of the shadow dance. We have already found that shadow dance camp the lieutenant is after, remember? So let's just report its location to him. Yep. Report where the shadow dance camp is located. Here, we found your shadow dance camp. Now free the boy. He's got nothing to do with them. And so, Lieutenant Drake, reasonable man if I ever seen one, let his prisoner free. We were ready to return to Lionette's village to report the happy ending. Yay! And you know what? While we're out here, we may as well take care of the whole horse issue. Yes, that does mean having to go around the entire river, but whatever. This is why we set it to 4 times gameplay speed. It was rather small. He managed to keep his horses healthy and fed, despite the weather thanks to a barn full of good hay. He had other problems, though. What are you looking for in that damned weather, huh? Explain the lieutenant's deal to the rancher. So they need horses. What do I care? My daughter is sick, and even all of their so-called military exchange bills won't buy the medicine I need. Help her or get lost before I grab my gun. Okay, let's take a look. The little girl was very sick and needed treatment. Lazarus as an ally. How far is Lazarus to being an ally? He's 2 points away. I don't think I'll be able to get that. At least I don't think so. Could use the wonderful tonic, or I could go around to some of these non-combat locations and see if I can get something out of it. Worth a try. Because that wonderful tonic is a wonderful tonic. Ooh, Jawbone Club. Crippled. Character cannot move. Ooh. We freed the emissary. We managed to free the boy. He's safe and sound and should come home soon. You have my word. He's grateful. Now he and the elders will need to decide how to proceed. He wants us to take this artifact as a reward. You should feel honored. Let's ask about medicine for the horse rancher's daughter. Ask the local medicine man about something that could cure the rancher's daughter. He offered me a mixture of herbs and roots, but not for free. Ugh. I mean, in that case, I may as well use the free one. Or I could hit up some of the main zones, see if I can get a couple more points of loyalty with Lazarus. Or just plain explore the area around, see if I can find something around
finally
here.
camp?
Although, it looks like I may have already found all of the places around here. Oh, maybe not.
Let's get out of this cold.
Native ruins. Ruins had to be old. Very old. Never seen a real cathedral, but the majestic silence I felt around here made me think of them. As we rode among the stones, we noticed an altar, similar to the one the Shadow Dance was using during their ritual. Scattered around here were corpses of at least 4 armed and well-equipped men. Hey, a free Widowmaker. I knew these men. They were tasked by Lynna's partner. They were tasked by Brass and Co. to help me oversee Delir's experiments. Let me see. Yes, right here. This clump of bent metal and crushed glass. This was one of Solomon's contraptions. Siphons, he called them. Someone killed them all and destroyed the machine. Shame. We don't have enough loyalty points with Flynn. How well. However, it seems as though we can
my nose is
return.
frostbitten.
Alright, let's check out O'Kane's farm. I don't think we've been there yet. Let's see. Lazarus led us northward until we saw snow-covered farmland in a cozy valley by the frozen lake. According to Lazarus, this land belonged to the O'Kane clan. He suspected they were behind all the strange disappearances around Pine Falls.
You don't get it. These are not simple, hardened farmers with guns. These people are fanatics. If Moses O'Kane would tell them to set themselves and their own families on fire, they would just do it. They are mad people. Treat them like rabid animals.
A simple, completely unsuspected farm. Alright. I still want to see if I can get a couple more points with Lazarus so we can get the stuff for free without having to use up the Wonder Tonic. Who knows? I'll check out these places, see if I can get a little more points. But with that, I'm going to end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, and please leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.